Welcome back to the Two Guys, Two Seamen Podcast. We got NBA playoffs to discuss. The NFL draft is now complete, and we got priorities. So it's going to be a shorter episode than normal, but we're going to give you unfiltered, unapologetic debate.
Yeah,
I'm joined
rapid fire.
Yes. I'm joined by Chad, Kyle, and Michael. What's up, fellas?
We're doing great.
Howdy.
We're doing great, aren't we, Kyle?
Yeah, JJ. Yeah.
We're fucking doing
JJ
great.
McCarthy, our Lord and Savior. Because we couldn't trade up for anything because that would have been stupid. It was really smart to just trade up one pick because Denver was trolling us, apparently.
At the end of the day, we weren't ever going to be able to get into 1, 2, or 3. And I think
Without giving up the world.
Yeah, they said that it was open. It wasn't open. It was probably like astronomical. Because they
3 first draft picks.
Yeah, I mean, they think that Drake May is a franchise quarterback and guaranteed, basically, with this pick. And that's not true. It's simply not true. But they treat it like that. They treat that pick like that because he has the potential. But no, we're fine. We're fine. I was more talking about the Celtics beating the shit out of the Heat tonight.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, that was a given. No, that was a given. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, that was a given. We were mad. We came in mad. Our fans probably didn't leave the game early and get kicked out to come back in like the little crybaby Heat fans did. Did you hear about that? The
No.
crybabies. They were losing, and then they left, and then they were winning, so they tried to get back in, and the Garden was like, "No, sorry, have a nice day." Like you, it's a policy. Like you can't come back in. So
Yeah,
they were
that's
like
every
cussing out
stadium.
the. Well, I'm aware, but they were
Yeah.
crying and bitching about it. Because if it had been home fans, they'd be like, yeah, sure, go for it. But it was Miami fans, so they were like, no, fuck you.
yeah, fuck
like,
you
fuck
guys.
you, dude.
We don't
So I
care.
guarantee you, any Celtics fan, if you do or are in Miami to go, make sure you have both shirts. Like, just flip it off so you can get back in if you need to. Beat the Heat.
Yeah, so the Celtics commanding victory tonight. It wasn't the Heat didn't stand a chance. You all came out pissed
They're
off.
They're
and-
without Jimmy. They're not going to win.
Well,
like,
yeah.
They
Did
won
you
their
see
one
him?
game, maybe
Did you see
2
him on the
tops.
sideline?
Crying.
Dude, he should be kicked out. No, his hair. He should be kicked out of the league.
Oh, what's he doing?
He had 2 puffballs of his hair.
That's cute.
He's an emotional guy, you know. He
Oh,
he
God.
makes some.
I mean, I change my
wild
hair every
Twitter
week.
posts, and he just, you know, he's Jimmy. Just let Jimmy be Jimmy.
He's a colorful guy. He likes to paint what
Whoa.
he paints, and
Wow,
that's that.
really? I mean, we know he's
Wow,
black,
I
but I
mean-
mean, you don't have to say it like that.
I didn't say
Wow.
colored. I didn't say colored. I
That
said colorful, Jackhole.
Wow.
No, I don't think
I'm
you
the
said
second.
colorful.
I'm the second least racist person here.
Michael seems offended.
Fuck Michael.
I don't have anything
Very
else. I
offended.
mean, we're gonna win this series, but you know, it was
They had
cute.
Jimmy though.
It was cute by the Heat.
Cute.
We got
It
humbled.
was cute. Yeah, a little bit. Humble
They were
juice.
We're good.
trying to be like the Spurs, just like a team that you don't expect to win.
The
and then
Spurs
just-
aren't even a fucking contingent. Like they're
No,
not.
I
They're
meant
nowhere
like
near.
the dynasty of the Spurs. You know, they just always had a team that you were like, you don't think
Thorn in
much.
the
You
side.
don't you don't think they're going to be somebody
The
to
thorn
do
in the
any
West.
damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
but then they just somehow give everybody problems. Although it's not looking like that now. But
But not
They
for a
will.
few years at least.
Yeah, at least
They
next
need a
few
couple more
years.
first round picks, and then they'll be fine.
and they need Jimmy Butler to not get hurt.
They could get Jimmy Butler. The Spurs could use Jimmy because he's never going to win one with Miami.
Oh, I wasn't talking about the Spurs.
So the Knicks are up
I am.
2-1 on the 76ers. Is that
That's
right?
different.
Is that right, Brian?
It is right. Embiid went for 50 the other night.
Holy
50
shit.
piece.
Yeah.
And
It helps if everyone
and
else.
he's not
scores
even
that.
he's not even 100% healthy.
No, he only
That's what's
has
scary.
He only has one eye and one leg.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah, he has Bell's palsy. He's playing with one eye out there, dropping 50 burger on him.
Yeah.
But they were at
It
home,
was-
so I mean, like it was We'll see. We'll see what happens. That was one game.
I mean, they're home. Yeah, I mean, they're back there tomorrow. So
Yeah.
Those rims have magnets in them.
I wonder how much those tickets are.
A lot.
You think?
Playoff ball, man. Now, if you gave me a pair, I still wouldn't come, but, you know. I live there,
117.
Not terrible.
No, that's
For
standing room.
nosebleeds?
Yeah, general mission.
Oh,
Standing room.
nope.
If you want nosebleeds, you're looking at 175.
oh,
No.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No. Now, if it was the Indiana Fever, sure.
so that's what's scary to me about the Sixers is that Embiid's not even healthy, man, and he's able to put 50. It's crazy how
If
good
they
he
wouldn't have
is.
started out the season with Harden and they'd have actually done something smart with that, they could have been, put themselves in a better position.
They didn't start the season with Harden.
Barely. Like the first week.
Well, yeah, but they knew he was out.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean,
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying that drama didn't help.
the Pacers are up 2-1 on the Bucks, and I think the Bucks season is over.
Might be.
Lillard strained his Achilles, and he is now
shit.
doubtful.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
And Giannis and Lillard both doubtful for Game 4.
Oh shit.
That's
If they lose
that's
that
not
one,
good.
you sit the rest of them, sit them for the season, right?
Yeah, I would.
yeah. There's no reason. There's no reason to bring him back.
Come
Like,
back and have a lot. They'll be
Torn
missing the
Achilles.
first quarter of the they'll be missing the first quarter of the season next year. Fuck that.
Just let them get healthy. Yeah, that series is over.
I think they got overused this year, and then their bench just really needs work. Like if they can get one or two decent bench players out of the draft, they'll be okay. Or a couple guys, coming up in the G League, something like that. They'll be okay. They just
need a new coach?
need one more. They're like the Celtics were last
Yes.
year. They just need one more,
Yes.
good player, and they'll be fine.
They definitely need a new coach.
I don't know about that, but
I nominate Kyle Kitchen to be the coach.
okay, then yeah, they need a new coach. Yes.
Yeah, even if you're
Yes.
worse, that's a nice salary to have for 1 year
No,
or a couple
like,
couple
you give
games
me,
even.
You can give me bottom base, and I'll still take it. Can I have sexual relations with my executives though? Or shit, my executive wives. Sorry.
Hey, what are you?
Are you trying to get fired before you get hired?
No.
Yeah.
What
This
not
isn't
to
Wolf
do?
of Wall Street.
No. Well, this isn't the Celtics a couple years ago either. Remember?
And we actually have a series where home court advantage matters, and the Cavs and Magic.
I was about to say it's not LA.
No, Cavs and the Magic have both won both their home games by double-digit figures, just dominating at home for both teams.
It's crazy.
It really is. It's just
Wild. Because they were Cavs were blowing them out, and then they're down by like 40 to the Magic the next game.
yeah, and they lost by I don't know, 23 tonight, I think, something like that. It was another bad game. Wagner had 34 and 13 for the Magic.
Yeah.
He
Shocking.
was efficient, crazy efficient. He was 76% from the field, 66% from three, which is just unbelievable, unguardable. The Thunder went up 3-0 on the Pelicans.
No
Not a
big
shock.
Surprise. Zion's
No.
out.
Without Zion,
Yeah.
Zion's
the
out.
end.
It's Brandon Ingram sucks ass right now. He needs to get healthy or get back to shape. Whatever. They're done. OKC's moving on.
Night.
Speaking of teams that are done, the Lakers are done.
Night.
Nuggets.
No. I mean,
They're
the Lakers have the lead right now.
I know they're up 12 with 2 minutes left in the third. They've normally squandered third quarter leads. It's okay. It's coming, Chad. It's the fourth quarter is coming.
DraftKings, see what the live line is for the Nuggets.
It's over.
I bet it's not negative. I bet it's plus. It's not over.
It's almost at the point where it's like maybe the Nuggets just do this to toy with the Lakers fans. They're just like, hey, you guys.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to do that. You got to be
200.
careful doing that.
I mean, they got a competitive sweep last time. That's what they're playing for.
No, it
It's a little
wasn't. It was
competitive.
4-0 the last year.
Plus 200 for the Nuggets to win. Live money line right now. See, they're not even favored to win. You're okay.
Right.
Now it's fine.
Right.
We need to focus on the Paris games.
The Nuggets have never come back to beat you all anyway, right?
Sure. Yeah, let's say they haven't.
Okay, that's good. That's good then.
And you know what's crazy is the 4 games last year in the Western Conference Finals, we had double-digit leads in all 4 of those games too.
Oh my god.
7 straight playoff games, double-digit leads.
Oh my god.
Blown. So
That's unfortunate.
That's how you fuck that up.
It's Jokic. I mean, the team is solid. I mean,
Their bench is insane.
Their bench sucks this year compared to last year.
Yeah.
No, but honestly though, it's rounded. Like it's not perfect, but it's rounded.
Yeah.
They keep them in the game at least. That's what a bench is for, and they keep them in the game.
But at the end of this year, LeBron has the option to become a free agent with his contract. Does he do it?
Who?
LeBron.
Yeah.
Does he opt out and become a free agent?
He's not finishing with the Lakers. He's gonna pick one more team to fucking, for the next 10
He should
years.
pull a KD. He should pull a KD.
He's gonna play till he's 54.
He should pull a KD.
I
Go to
mean,
Denver.
and just not suck. I don't know about Denver, but
Well, KD joined the Warriors.
He'll
so,
go to OKC.
I could see that. Or Portland. Portland makes sense.
That's too small of a market. OKC's too
think
small of
so?
a market for them.
It's
Dude,
for
be
him.
they only
going
have,
back
like-
home to end it where it began, win a championship with OKC.
Oklahoma only has them in football, and it's
They're all
not
just-
even pro football. That's
Did
all
you know-
Oklahoma has. It's
did you
not a
know
small market. They love fucking basketball.
Do you know OKC is the youngest ever 1 seed in the NBA playoffs?
Yeah.
Which
Crazy.
is insane.
Just means they'll be around for a bit.
And they're really fucking good.
They're
They
not
are.
terrible.
They are really good.
It's gonna be OKC Boston.
I don't know about that. Let's get to the next series because I'm going to tell you what, Anthony Edwards is that guy.
Dude, he's ridiculous.
He's
MJ Jordan
crazy. He is
or Junior. Sorry, MJ.
the
Jr.
next face of the league.
MJ Junior, man.
There's no question
Yeah.
in my mind.
It's not Jason Tatum. It's Anthony Edwards for sure.
I mean, that guy is just, and then
He's
to have
insane.
the gall to just trash talk
And then
right to Katie's face and then do the DX suck it.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
Suck it!
It was,
That was
awesome.
Fantastic. Oh man, that was so good.
Love it.
I'm
Fucking
surprised he
love
wasn't
it.
fined for that.
He will be. Just wait.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
They'll deal with it after the playoffs.
No, they'll deal with it maybe after the round or
I don't know. I
don't
think
think after the
keep
playoffs.
focused on it. I think to keep focused on it, they'll deal with it after the playoffs.
But so Timberwolves, they should sweep, right? There should be no reason for them to give up a game.
It's not
And-
impossible.
No, but they've wiped the floor with Phoenix. I mean, the games haven't even been close. It's
They
just
were
been,
one of my favorites going into the season just because of Anthony Edwards. But
And it's KD's legacy's tarnished. It's tarnished. He can't win without Steph. It's that simple. It's unbelievable how bad he has failed outside of Golden State.
In my opinion, it takes everything to win. Okay, you can't just go out and do it. I mean,
No, it has
LeBron
tarnished
showed
it.
how hard it is. LeBron showed how hard it is just by himself. Okay, and then he went with mega teams. Okay, and he got a bubble championship. Since then, since a real season has occurred, it's been the same situation. He makes the playoffs, but that's it. So
At the same point, he won the MVP when he was playing. So you could argue that Golden State couldn't have won it without him.
I mean, I can argue all day about everything, but
But Golden State won without him in 2015. They won without him in 2022. So you can say that because they have done it. Golden State has done that.
Yeah, because there's a
they
team
had different
sport.
they had different eras of success. You know, it's like the last one they won. Like Clay was definitely not the original Clay.
The point that you just made would be valid if Golden State did not win a championship without KD. But they have. They've won just as many without him.
A different roster every year. You can't say they had the same thing. Yeah, they had the same starting three, but the big three. But I mean,
But you could argue talent-wise, KD's teamed up with better talent since he left than what Golden State had.
That might be the problem.
I would be the last person to argue that. I don't think.
I mean,
he's teamed up with
Kyrie and
anybody.
Harden, now Book and
Do you not
Beal.
remember the headaches they put everybody through during that team? Kyrie couldn't stay out of the headlines.
No, I got
It was a
that.
nightmare.
No, I understand.
That
I
team
got
was a
it.
shit show.
But
How does that
still,
tarnish
I mean-
KD's record? I mean that wasn't KD. Yeah, maybe it was a bad decision to go team up with them, which that definitely was stupid. But
I
don't
think
know.
if the original three stayed in OKC, you know, like they had that super team when they did, I think they would have won a few. I don't think they ever should have split up.
Yeah, I think everybody thought that was a really dumb move. I don't know why
It was a dumb move. They should have at least went for a couple and stayed together.
Yeah, back when Westbrook wasn't Westbrook.
Yeah, when he could actually make a shot and not punch people in the face.
he didn't make a single shot his last game.
Yeah, and he's a
You're
punk
proving
ass.
his point.
He got fucking ejected.
Yeah.
I watched that fucking shit. He is a scumbag. He is not. He is not who he used to be.
No.
He is. And
That's why he comes off the bench.
Yeah, he comes off the bench like a fucking enforcer in hockey. He's coming to fucking take guys out.
Here, hold my teeth.
Jeez. God, I thought he was trying to rip fucking
All
Luca's
right.
arm out of his socket.
I really, really want to talk about the next thing. So can I bring it up?
The Mavs and Clippers.
Oh, I was gonna skip over that. Whoop-de-doo. The end. You said it. Mavs up 2-1 on Clippers. Next.
Kawhi is not
Kyrie
good
sucks.
for that team. He is bringing them down. They won the first game, and they have lost every game since he's come back.
You think Kawhi will regret going to the Clippers instead of the Lakers like it was originally supposed to happen?
Oh God, yes. In comparison,
Could you imagine
Yeah.
Kawhi with
who
LeBron
the
and
fuck
AD?
wouldn't regret that? They would have already. They'd have made it. They'd have swept the fucking Denver, in my opinion. Maybe not swept, but they'd have gone to Game 7. But
No, they would have had a chance to sweep. Back then, when Kawhi joined the Clippers, that was prime Kawhi. That was.
I mean, he's not a scrub.
I mean,
he's having a bad moment.
When he's healthy,
I think he's playing through an
yeah,
injury.
when he's healthy.
Honestly.
which is like
He
half of
always
his
is.
career. Half of his
Is it a
career.
real
he's been
injury?
hurt.
Is it a
That's
real
fair.
injury or is it that thigh bruise that kept him out for 78 games?
Hey man, he was having fun with a lot of hookers and coke. Okay, let him do him.
All right.
That's off the
The
record. I don't
NFL
know.
draft has concluded. And first off, what's the overall thought on the draft? Just the draft itself, and then we'll talk about our teams.
I'm shocked as shit on number 1, the fucking number 8 pick of the fucking first round, because I'm not saying I wanted Michael Penix Jr. I'm saying, what the fuck? Fuck you. That is personal to me because you took our quarterback, so fuck you. And you did it illegally, so fuck you again. And
Illegal?
the third. What?
Why was it illegal?
Because they
Are you kidding me?
tampered. They
Are you
talked
kidding
to
me?
him before he was allowed. They were allowed to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Kirk. I thought you were talking
He's
about
talking
the pick.
about the future MVP.
I fucking hate you. So that's not what I'm talking about. He's not a future MVP.
That's what he's talking about.
He's gonna be
that's the quarterback
garbage
he's
because
talking
he's
He was
about.
an
current
ACL
MVP
tear.
before he got
It
hurt.
doesn't matter. No, he fucking wasn't.
He was front runner.
Anyway, moving on. Yeah, you're not gonna piss me off. I don't care.
The quarterback who's gonna make Penix Jr. get traded before he can
Fuck
play.
you. So, secondly, well, they could do the same thing they did with Favre. They drafted Favre and then boom, trade him off. So maybe that's why they did it. Who knows? Who cares? Fuck them. So it was a big fuck you because it was just like quarterback here, quarterback here, quarterback here, quarterback here, and they're like, fuck it, we'll just do it. And they took fucking Michael Penix Jr. And I was like, what the fuck? Then, okay, we traded up one pick so that the Jets couldn't take JJ. I don't think that they would have taken him, but maybe they would have. I don't know. So we took him, and then my even more shocking is Mr. Irrelevant, Jalen Key, safety out of Alabama. I thought he was going to go higher, but that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the process is. None of us do, obviously, about what scouts see and, why players drop the way they drop, but what was your? I mean, obviously, Penix being drafted by the Falcons, obviously, is a huge surprise.
14 first 14 picks were all offense. That was just pretty crazy. We were talking during it, and I was just like, I hope, Dallas Turner just falls to us. I said that live, and then we trade for the 17th pick, and we got him. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Amazing.
This draft is working out pretty well.
That reminds me of when the Chargers got Derwin James. He dropped all the way to the 17th pick. I was like, no way, because everybody else was taking all these other positions that draft.
When Latu got picked, I was like, okay, I would have taken Turner, but okay. And then Murphy got picked. I was like, okay. I mean, there he was.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing what Jaden Daniels does and Marvin Harrison. Now that's two different realms. But I think Jaden Daniels is going to be a fucking day one. Obviously, he's going to be day one starter because they picked him number 2. But I think he's going to come out of the gate swinging. And I also think Harrison Jr. is just going to fucking catch everything gets thrown his way.
Yeah, as long as Kyler Murray has enough time to throw him the ball.
Yeah, they'll need a new quarterback, but yeah.
Well, it's not even Kyler Murray's fault. That whole team is kind of...
That line's kind of rough.
They have a good coach, though. They looked competitive last year in every game.
Blame Cliff Kingsbury.
Good old Cliff.
All right, Michael, what was your takeaway from your Chargers draft?
Yeah, they addressed all the needs, and whether Chargers fans want to agree or disagree, I think a lot of them would have preferred Malik Neighbors instead of Joe Alt. It's something the Chargers need to just do. Eventually you got to build that offensive line, and this guy is potentially the next Joe Thomas, Joe Alt. That guy's a behemoth. And all the supplemental picks, according to all the draft experts, it seems like they did pretty good. So I think they did a good job, and they drafted the best player available at each pick. and addressed all the positions they needed. Now we'll see how these players pan out. Obviously, it's never an exact science, but I like what I saw. And we got Jerry Rice's son. What's his name? Brian Rice? Something
Brendan?
Rice.
You mean
Brendan
Brendan?
Rice. Brendan, yeah. B. Rice.
B. Rice. Bryce.
Yeah,
So
good.
according to ESPN, you all had a B- grade for the draft. You agree? Disagree?
I would have said B plus.
You drafted 3 wide receivers.
Needed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was something
I mean,
we
you have
definitely
them now.
needed to.
Probably all going to
Yeah.
start.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, the last one was the last pick
Johnson.
we took was Michigan Wolverine.
Well, you
Took
got two Michigan. You got two Michigan
Wolverines.
players. Yeah.
That was one thing I did notice about the Chargers. Outside of the one pick from Troy, everybody is from a big time Division 1 Power 5 team. Alabama,
I mean,
Michigan.
Maryland's okay.
Yeah, but I mean, for the most part,
Tariq still.
we took some
corner.
big time school picks, which is different than what we usually do. They always go for guys from Delaware or something along those lines.
Most of those kids are going to start.
All right.
I think, yeah, I see 4 ready to contribute players in that draft. So that's a win in my book.
All right, Chad.
I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm content with what we did. JJ McCarthy, you got a quarterback that has potential. We don't know how much potential right now, but it's worth a shot because the alternative is trying to get one free agency and spending shit tons of money, and this option you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can pay him his rookie contract and you can build around him. And then we got to trade up to get Dallas Turner, which was awesome because he wasn't even supposed to be available by then. He wasn't even close to being available by then. And I think it was a steal. I'm pretty happy with what we did. We didn't trade too much to get McCarthy either to swap picks. I wish we would have traded less, but it's fine. We'll see what happens, you know? Gotta have a little faith. Just pray. And just pray that he's not a Christian Ponder or Tavares Jackson or
Could you say that?
or any of the other mediocre quarterbacks that we've drafted.
He's not a Christian Ponder. I could throw better than Christian Ponder.
Yeah, but he caught a pretty lady though.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the only thing he did.
That's the only thing.
Of his life in
Yes.
professional football was, me
You
out
won
of
a
touch her,
national
knocked her up. But that's just me. Yeah, not on his shoulders.
All right, Kyle, what are your thoughts?
So I overall grade our entire draft with a B minus. Definitely JJ. Okay. I'm with you. I hope he's not a scrub or a bust, but I don't want to do the waste time thing. Just fucking bring him on as the fucking starter, make Sam Darnold the backup, or trade Darnold. We have 4 fucking quarterbacks. We've got Allen, or not Allen. Fuck, I just read all their names, but who cares? They're Mullins and the other dude, Hall. Mullins and Hall. Mullins, Hall, Darnold, and JJ. Let JJ start. Put one of the other fuckers on whatever. If they want to leave, fine. You don't want to be on the practice squad, goodbye. And then just have Sam, coach him, talk to him through the headset. Help him out. Tell him what not to do, because that's what Sam Darnold's done so far, is what not to do. He just throws interceptions. I don't want to watch our team And I definitely don't want to watch our other JJ fucking get all pissy and leave, because that's what happens. We draft amazing wide receivers, we groom them, and then they fucking leave us. I don't want to do that. I want Jefferson to be a fucking lifer. Like, he is a lifetime, in my opinion, kind of guy, franchise wide receiver that you keep on. So I hope Dallas Turner starts. He could make a big fucking impact. Kyrie Jackson has got really fucking long arms, tall fucking dude. I mean, he's only 6'2", but for a corner when the average is like 5'11", that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And he's speedy from Oregon. Like, he can fucking get it done, and I'm excited to see that, especially in our division now, because
Yeah, Keenan Allen.
yeah, like
DJ Moore, Roma Dunze.
Yeah.
That whole wide receiver core is stacked.
And Christian Watson.
Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs.
you're gonna
Yeah.
have those guys that you just need to
Yeah.
help smoke, because they're gonna smoke people, and you need to be there on their asses. I'm happy we got a kicker, I guess. I didn't know that we were gonna replace our kicker, but I guess it's gonna happen, because you don't take a fucking kicker in the
That,
6th round
that
and not
actually might
use
be
him.
a steal because he was fantastic.
He had the career points record in 2023. He broke it. He's accurate and consistent on the field, much inside to 40 yards, and he has leg strength to connect from long range. So if he can hit 60-yarders, fucking welcome to the team, bro. And that's pretty impressive, breaking a fucking career, NCAA career points for a kicker. That's fucking awesome. Like, good for you, dude. And his position rank was number 2, so he was the second best kicker in the fucking draft. That's pretty cool, I guess. And I love kickers. So we addressed the offensive tackle, and I guess we needed a center. I mean, it never hurts to get another lineman. So it was boring, but what we needed. I'm not like super thrilled other than JJ if we start him. I'll be really pissed off and bitch about it for 10 weeks if we don't start him right away, because it'll be pointless and annoying. And I wish Darnold the best or a broken arm. Either way.
So ESPN grades the Vikings draft as an A-.
So what I said, B-. Yeah.
Great.
What's ESPN? No.
As far as my Packers go,
Oh, they're your Packers.
I like obviously the need of drafting a offensive lineman with our first pick, because it's heavily needed, and Jordan Morgan is one of the top offensive linemen in the first round to be taken, so I'll take it. I don't understand why we took 3 fucking safeties though. I don't understand that one.
Your defense was hurt a lot last year, bro.
Well, that's pretty much what we drafted.
Safeties and corners are interchangeable too, though. I mean, you see that happen often.
We took 6 defensive players. Out of let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. 6 of the 10 were defensive
11.
players.
11.
Was it 11?
11 total.
Oh yeah, it was 11. Okay.
You went to
I
Phoenix,
forgot
it's
about
okay.
the quarterback. No, I forgot about the quarterback that we drafted out of Tulane.
Michael Pratt. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean,
He holds a football really weird, dude.
Yeah, he does. I see a picture of it right here.
Do you
But
see
anyway,
that one? It's weird.
I understand the need for the offensive lineman at first pick, which is fine. And defensive heavy, that's not a surprise. That's what we normally do. And with the offense being pretty much set, there's no real need to, as far as our position players, there's not really a need to draft anybody. As far as wide receiver or tight end, so not a bad draft. ESPN graded a B+ for us, so that's fair. I don't disagree with it. All right, the hockey playoffs are going on as well right now.
Yay.
Not
Stanley Cup playoffs.
Stanley Cup playoffs. Yes.
Yeah, say it properly, bro.
My bad. I've seen a few highlights, but I have not sat down and actually watched the whole game yet.
Oh, I just
Me
wanted to
neither.
make sure that we said that they're going on, and then that's the extent of what we talk about. Unless Michael has been watching.
Golden Knights.
I have not been watching.
If I could be any
Okay.
kind of night,
Right,
it'd be a golden.
that is our coverage of the NHL playoffs.
Oh
Come
man.
back next episode for more riveting content just like that.
I'm sure they're exciting if you have a team in the fight.
Golden Knights.
Go American teams.
Except for
not,
Golden
not
Knights.
Canada. Except for who?
All right.
Except for the Golden Knights.
Fuck off. Golden Knights are awesome.
No, they can suck.
Dude, they almost
Suck
won
it.
it their very first fucking year in existence. Come on. Have some respect.
Yeah, because that expansion draft was
It doesn't. Hey.
Pretty
I didn't
easy.
say how. I said they almost did it. That's the part that matters. If you cherry pick
Speaking
your
of
team, so what?
Speaking of NFL draft, we were talking about earlier the this day in history. Bryce Young was picked by the Panthers. That didn't turn out in their favor yet.
Hey, give him
Should
a
have
break.
taken Stroud.
So anyone should have taken Stroud.
But also, the Cleveland Browns picked Myles Garrett. That obviously worked out pretty well for them.
Also, historically, isn't it normally in May, not April?
What?
The draft? Like
No, it's
normally
at
like
the end of
May,
April.
it's always the
May
end of April.
10th.
End of April.
No, because the last
Yeah.
one, or the one that was highlighted in the movie in 2014 NFL Draft Day, was May 10th.
That was a movie.
That was a movie.
No, it was referenced.
No.
You're a reference.
I don't care enough to
Um,
look it up. Shut up.
And then also too, the NFL Hall of Fame was officially recognized in Canton, Ohio, which still to this day is where
Home
it's
of
at.
football?
And also too, today is Babe Ruth Day. Didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently it is. So
Happy Babe Ruth.
Last time the NFL draft was held in May was 1984.
See, told you it used to be in May.
And it was only held in May like 3 times previously.
Told
The
you.
Super Bowl. The
1970
Super Bowl also was January 9th when my brother was born back in '77 because
1943. Yeah.
he was born on Super Bowl Sunday, which is crazy. It was January 9th. All right. Plus minus. Here we go. Plus minus. Who wants to go
I'm
first?
ready. Kyle can
Okay.
go.
My plus is rebirth back. My minus is I haven't won the lottery or any of my mega picks yet, but I'm looking forward to it when it happens. So, yeah, the end. I'm done.
All right, Chad.
My 3-month-old has started to giggle. And it's awesome.
Okay.
And that was my plus. My minus is my stepdaughter, also just my daughter, had lice. Like a lot of lice. So, yeah.
Shave her head.
No. We did use shampoo. We did a treatment to get rid of it, and it is all gone. But, man, that was a long night.
When Bristol had lice, I wouldn't even hug her.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
such an asshole about it. I was like, I love you, but don't touch me.
All right, Michael.
Yeah, I got a smoker this last week, pellet smoker.
Nice.
And was able to successfully smoke some really good chicken thighs.
I bet you did.
Oh yeah, he
Oh.
had to carefully word that. Yeah.
I bet you fucking did.
Yeah.
Smoked
yeah.
some meat, didn't you?
Yeah, I smoked some meat.
Meat smoker, you.
Some chicken thighs. Those turned out really good. And negative. I mean, I don't know if it's a full negative, but I really wanted Malik Neighbors. I really would like Justin Herbert to have a wide receiver one, and we have nothing at most but possible wide receiver 2s. Nobody's a wide receiver 1 for Herbert.
You just got 3 wide receivers.
Who's going to be a wide receiver 1 on this? I mean,
All
I
of
don't
them.
know.
Your rookie from
They're all
last year, right?
capable.
What was Johnson?
Yeah, he could get traded now, and I'd be happy. But anyways, yeah, I don't
Did
know.
Thrash get drafted?
Maybe we'll get
Who?
a Puka Nacua.
Thrash from Louisville.
No.
Did he get drafted?
He's gonna be like his predecessor, and he's gonna get undrafted.
Hey, next year's draft.
I'm pretty shocked that Thrash didn't get drafted though. Maybe he stayed in. Maybe he's gonna try for a 5th or 6th year.
The Browns select Jamari Thrash, 5th round, 2024 draft.
Hey, Thrash got drafted.
Who did?
Browns.
Oh. Huh.
Oh, cool. Good for you, Thrash. I'm proud of you. Come to the Vikings.
All right, and then my plus minus. My minus is it looks like most likely the Lakers are going to win this game.
Uh-oh.
And I just wanted the season to be over.
Why?
Because they went up 3-0. I mean, you threw everything we had at them, and I don't know. I just wanted to be over.
I think you guys can do it. LeBron's done it before, right?
He's done a 3-1 before in the finals. He has not done
Hey, man,
Nobody has done a down 3-0. Teams are 0-152 in series when down 0-3. So
beautiful time for history, right?
now, prior to the LeBron coming back 3-1 in the finals, there was 31 previous teams that hadn't done it. So, obviously not as high of a feat, but you're also playing the defending champs, who arguably has the best player in the NBA right now. So, it's tough to tough to overcome.
They're not that great.
Right. Okay.
You heard it here.
My plus. Rebirth Island. I'm locked in and loaded. I'm ready to go.
It's awesome.
I'm ready to go. So it's time to wrap this up so we can get on it. I'm ready to go. And we'll be back next week.
You know what that sound means?
Wrap it up.
First time I've wrapped it up. All right. We will be back next week. 2 guys, 2 Seamen Podcast.
What do you do with the prostitute? Wrap it up.
Come on or not enter.
Jesus Christ. Bye.
Filtered.
Bye.
In the face.
Bye.
She likes it.